Brighton Hove Albion under 21s versus Swansea under 21s. Here's Fisher of Fire, Simmons, McConville, Slater, Howe, Ifill. On clean. Thanks. Matt's going to do it for me. This is like having an audio chaperone. Harry, no, what? Marcus Ifill. Louis Flower. Tommy Reed. Lovely work from Slater. Shushane. Mullins. Howe. Flower! Knight. Shushane, a fire, bombing down the right-hand side. It's a great throw out by Fisher. Infield to Mullins. Shushane clips it back. Howell, Ifill, 1-2. Flower! Happy with that? Do you want me to do one more? Cool.
against the League One side in Reading. Now this is Femi Aziz, and Benge has stayed up. Picks it up now, looking in towards the area. Pulled back in, good block in there. Atom is there, strike comes in then, important save from McGill. On the follow-up, it's off the post, but the flag has gone up over on that far side. Well, that is the first big chance of the evening, just over quarter of an hour played. It's a good ball back. Well, it's actually rebounds into the path of Charlie Savage and draws a good save from Tom McGill. Oh, but that's given away. Lewis Wing, another decent save, and at the second time of asking, McGill can grab it. And he just offers a hand of apology there because it was given straight to Lewis Wing. So a couple of big chances in a couple of minutes there. McGill decides to try and play it long. It's to Aziz though, and Slater's out of position again. Aziz arrowing towards the edge of the area, and then lets fly. A third stop in quick succession from Tom McGill. Becoming a bit of a barrage now for the Seagulls. Decent delivery and just over. Inches over. And we're entering into just a single minute of added on time at least. If there was ever a better time to score, it's now in this first half. Barrington again, all slight nick, and that's narrowly over. I think that nick on the way through has prevented the Albion from taking the lead. Once again, you feel that the Albion just need to find O'Mahony. Oh, they found Hinchy there, that was given away. Mullins with the hit! Oh, big save from Pereira. O'Mahony following up. Flower is there as well. Oh, some last-ditch defending from Reading. Still not clear just yet. Hacked up towards McConville. Well, that's the first we've seen of this game really starting to open up. It's taken just under an hour. He's got more work to do here. Aziz is in front of him. McGill needs to get this one right, and he does again. Just wondering where the ball was as it bounced off him. Mukairu gets back well there, does Jackson. McConville is also back in place now. Header into Aziz. Just wide. Mukairu looking to enter into the area, but superb stuff from McConville. Showed his strength and composure. Now O'Mahony can turn. Can he thread it through into Bailey Smith? Bailey Smith bearing down on goal. Bailey Smith. Oh, it's a great challenge coming in from Tyler Bindon behind for the corner. Barrington fizzed in, collects it well, and just shrugged off the ball. Oh, and it's played through towards Ihebachiman. Atom needs to get back. Still going Ihebachiman. Oh, well done, he did get back. Look at the celebrations from Jackson and the plaudits he gets now from McConville. He had to get back, and it's a perfectly timed challenge to put it behind from the corner from Noel Atom. Great stuff. Still have this corner to deal with, and off the post, bouncing around on the edge of the 6-yard box. McGill had come, and then eventually smashed clear by Barrington. Jackson back up to McConville. Neat first time offload into Hinchy. Hinchy plays it along the deck to Smith, and Smith can turn here, drive towards the area. Bailey Smith. Oh, can he get the shot of Bailey Smith? Oh, deflection and over. Get the ball out of his feet. Let's fly, and there's an important deflection on it. Well, certainly a glimpse of what Bailey Smith is capable of. Treleaven, I'll get it right there. But this is Vickers being watched by Jackson again. It may fall into Charlie Savage, straight into the midriff and claimed by Tom McGill. So after 90 minutes, it finishes Brighton Hove Albion under-21s 0, Reading 0. And that now means Shannon Ruth and Gary Dicker's side are a penalty shootout away from the quarter-finals. And it will be Caelan Vickers to get proceedings underway. And Tom McGill, the Canada international, hasn't made a senior appearance for the Seagulls, but he's been a mainstay as a senior member of Shannon Ruth's sides. Vickers, saved by McGill! Exceptional from Tom McGill. Went the right way, made himself huge and everything behind it. Advantage the Seagulls. And now the baton very much handed over to Mark O'Mahony, the Ireland under-19, who turns 19 on Sunday. O'Mahony sends Pereira the wrong way. And makes the most of their advantage. So a goal to the good, with 2 penalties taken, 1 apiece. Can McGill pull off some more magic? Oh, and he gets something on it. But it's a firmly struck penalty from Bindon. And now then, to the captain, Jack Hinchy. Hinchy into the bottom right corner. Pereira goes the wrong way again. 2-1 to the Seagulls. Next up for the Royals, Femi Aziz. Aziz then, up against McGill. Wide! And that's gone a few yards wide, I think, from Femi Aziz. McGill dives in the opposite direction, but it matters not. And that's 1 out of 3 for Reading. As Jacob Slater moves forward, can the former Preston player press home the advantage? Oh, off the bar! Well, he got everything behind it, but he also got a tad too much height on it, Jacob Slater. A miss here, and the Seagulls have a penalty for the win. What can McGill conjure up? Rushesha it is. Takes a deep breath. Right-footed. Wide again! Unbelievable stuff. This time McGill goes the right way, but it matters not. And so it means that Joe Knight has the chance here to send the Seagulls through to the quarter-final. Saved by Pereira! He got absolutely everything behind it. He picked his spot, but Pereira was up to the task. And it remains 2-1 to the Seagulls. And now it means that the substitute Wareham must score. McGill hops around. Wareham. This time it does go into the bottom left corner. The previous 2 wide of that left post. But what a moment this could be for the youngster, Harry Howell, the England under-16, up against Pereira to send the Amex wild. Harry Howell has done it! Absolutely astonishing! They held on, they held on. They rode their luck, but Shannon Ruth's side are through to the quarter-finals of the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. History makers. Oh, how important do those saves look from Tom McGill earlier in the game, but also one in the penalty shootout, a couple of extra misses, and Harry Howell is the hero. Back to it in the PL2 after that thrilling penalty shootout victory over League One Reading in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy on Tuesday night. And some of the young stars from Tuesday are involved again today. One of those is penalty hero Harry Howell. He gets a chance from the start today for his full Premier League 2 debut. The visitors are Liverpool. That's headed back by Slater. And again, the ball does just keep coming straight back. Eventually, though, the ball here brought down. And it's the Reds who can flood forward. Bobby Clark leading the charge here. To his left is Kumas, who he finds. Fisher, oh, with the save there. Following up as well in the middle. The Liverpool striker couldn't nod it home. But it's an incredible save down to his left. Firm hand there from Hugo Fisher. Simmons looking for Howell there, but give it away. McConnell now just glides away from Hamill. Slid into Kumas. Kumas again with another chance, slides it across goal. Well, that's another opportunity there for Kumas. Mullins it is over there, getting in the face of the Liverpool defenders. Can they win it back? Yes, they can. Slater was helping out as well, but it's now with Mullins. Does well to wriggle away, and it's laid back in for Harry Howell, who finds the far corner. He's just looped it over Mrozek for his first PL2 goal on debut. What a week for Harry Howell. He scored the winning penalty on Tuesday night, and now he gives the Seagulls the lead on his under-21 league debut. Well, they might have uncovered another real gem in Harry Howell. Mrozek here just waiting for the right option. And they opt to go down the right. McConville and Gordon are underneath it over there. Oh, but Gordon's managed to pinch it from him. Clark is in the middle. Making the run also there is Dan's. Oh, and he's put it past for the equaliser. Well, the moment Gordon nicked it off McConville there, it looked dangerous with a free run into the box. And Dan's times the run nicely to finish it off. Back on terms now. Albion 1, Liverpool 1. Deep delivery from the corner. Oh, it's in at the back post. Lewis Kumas. That's a really well executed volley from Kumas. Well, he's already had a couple of sniffs already tonight. This time, no mistake. Just waited for the ball to drop there. And Fisher maybe not expecting it at the far post. Simmons. Got it from afar, back into Fisher. Oh no, but Fisher's giving it away. Fisher, oh, he saves. Redeems himself. Move may not be over here. Fisher again in the way. Oh, another spectacular save to redeem himself after giving it away. You can see, well, which one's better? That first one down to his left, or this second one sprawling to his right. Slater with the corner. Good delivery, and Flower heads home. That's the equaliser. Perfect header from the former Chelsea striker. Lot of the credit has to go to Slater, who whips in a delicious delivery. And Flower leaps highest to head home for his second of the season. Albion 2, Liverpool 2 now. Long from Mrozek. And that's clever control there from McConville. Into Shishane on the turn. And he finds Flower in a fair amount of space on this near side. What can he produce here? Ball in is into Howell. Well, the dream continues for Harry Howell. 2 goals on his full debut, a few days on from his penalty heroics. Well, this is another moment for him to tell all his mates about at school on Monday morning. Flower with the assist, and Howell with a cool finish to restore the Seagulls' lead. This is Gordon. They get it back here from Nioni. He does. Has a look for the far post. Fisher underneath it again. More good work from Hugo Fisher. Shishane sliding one through. Howell it is that picks it up. Maybe he can find a ball out to Mullins. Just faced up here by Davidson. Mullins moving inside. Maybe he'll have a crack here, blocked away. One for Knight to have a pop instead. Well, the shots are raining down on goal here. In the end, Mrozek scrambles across to save. And that's a nice ball forward, lifted into Cone Doherty. Still going here, the substitute, and Fisher again with the save. Well, the substitute asked the question. Fisher once more equal to it. This is Nielsen, just checks back. Is able to find a way back into McConville, who lumps that one down the far side. Alvarez and Flower give chase. This is Alvarez now just bringing it down. Mullins is with him. Mullins with the hit. And a good save from Mrozek to his right. Slater just keeps his eyes nicely on that header. Pinnington now plays it to Davidson. Clark looking for the return ball. There's cries of handball, but play goes on. Slater down the line. Good chance to break here. Flower. Faced up here by Pinnington. Looking infield. Rolls it across to Mullins to seal it. Mullins 4-2. Fizzes it past Mrozek, and a 2-goal cushion. Adds a bit of gloss right at the end. A great win here for the Seagulls, and another great move. Flower it was with the assist. Rolls it into Mullins, and he places it past Mrozek. Well, there can't be too much longer to play here, and indeed there isn't. That roar will tell you that the full-time whistle has gone. Shannon Ruth enjoying an excellent week, but it finishes Albion 4, Liverpool 2.
Katie, on their throwing, by the looks of it, they just cross over.
I know what throw.
Practicing throwing and just cross in.
Yeah.
So just pass them on. Yeah, pass them on with the man that runs into your area.
Yeah.
And then we smother it from there.
Welcome to the American Express Elite Football Performance Centre for Brighton under-21s versus Swansea City under-21s in the Premier League Cup. It's match day 5 in this competition, with the Albion needing to win tonight to keep their hopes of qualifying for the last 16 alive. The Seagulls sit third in the group, 5 points behind tonight's visitors, but a win tonight would set up an intriguing final match day. Swansea have been waiting a little while. Albion joining them on a wild and windy night. Here's how Swansea line up. They lost 5-1 at the weekend to TNS, and their manager Anthony Wright rings the changes. 5 in total. In come Nathan Broom, Harry Jones, Liam Smith, Malik Cadogan and Glory Nzingo. Shannon Ruth has named a strong side following the 4-2 win over Liverpool last time out. 15-year-old Harry Howell, who scored twice in that game, keeps his place. But 3 players who've had a taste of first-team action this season return to the side. Leigh Kavanagh, Jack Hinchy and Josh Duffus. The officials meet the captains. Jack Hinchy for the Albion, Philip Lissa for Swansea. Man in the middle is Wayne Cartmel. Albion in fine form, unbeaten in their last 5 games in all competitions, including that brilliant win over Liverpool. They did lose to Swansea last time out in this competition, 3-1 up in Wales. I'll be hoping to set the record straight tonight. We're underway. The Albion get us started. A fine season developing for Shannon Roos under-21s. They would love to progress in the Premier League Cup. A win tonight, an absolute must. It's an early touch for Kasper Nielsen. Plays it down the line. Clever flick. Swansea looking to get settled on the ball nice and early, but they've given away a throw, which down the line it goes. Touch back for McFadden. Brighton pushing high. Josh Duffus, the most central of the Albion attackers. They've gifted the ball to the Albion here, Swansea. Early chance for Brighton to progress. Crossing opportunity, whipped in and flicked away. May still fall kindly here. Duffus, well blocked. There's a snapshot on the turn that had some venom. Swansea blocking it successfully. That would have been a very bright start. Brighton come again down the left-hand side and switch it to the centre with Jackson. Now Nielsen. Oh, lovely slide rule pass down the left-hand side. Imari Samuels cuts it back. Lifted into the area. And there's a chance for Nielsen and he puts it in, but the flag has been raised. Wonderful build-up. Swansea had no answers to the through ball and the cross into the area, but the flag denies Nielsen an early goal. That gives Swansea keeper Nathan Broom, all in orange, an early touch in the game. He's ushering his defenders forward. Little glance up and then launch it forward. You can see how strong the wind is by how much the ball held up there from Broom's free kick. Samuels down the left-hand side. He's already found so much space in the game. We're only 3 minutes in. Brighton can't make anything of that latest attack. It's Swansea's turn to come forward with Cadogan restored to the side today. Whips in the cross. It's a good one as well. It reaches its intended target. Congreve. Shooting chance developing, and it's floating wide from Cottrell. As we've seen of Swansea as an attacking force, and they brought it forward well at speed. Congreve setting up Cottrell, but he flashes his shot wide. Swansea have it back. Down the line it goes. Good feet from Shushane. He gets it back. Has a look up to stroke it into midfield, but the pass is a little loose. Took those battling qualities to win it back, and now Duffus through the middle, and he's clipped by Jones. Gets to his feet quickly. No suggestion of a foul. Neat exchange with Hinchy. Now Nielsen. Wonderful to watch Brighton stroking the ball about so comfortably. They really are being coached to play in the same way as the first team, and there's 15-year-old Harry Howell being bundled to the ground. Duffus trying to win it back. Swansea trying to play out from the back. Brighton have it back. Here's Kavanagh. And that's to Samuels. Samuels was blocked off there and wanted the referee to know it. In the end, irrelevant because Brighton have kept it, and it's all the way back with Fisher. It's back out to Kavanagh, who curls it precisely into the path of Benjamin Jackson, the imposing fullback. Good ball to Nielsen, very good ball indeed. Nielsen bombing towards the penalty area. It's opening up in front of him, and he drags his shot straight into the arms of Broom. More promising play though from Brighton, moving the ball with purpose and precision, and Nielsen had the drive and determination to head for the penalty area. Just couldn't connect as he intended with his strike. Shushay. Whipped round the corner, Nielsen can't get onto that one. Swansea have it back. They've seen little of the ball in recent minutes, but they have won a free kick. Richard Farkia. Will be Lincoln McFadden to take for the visitors. Goes short and back to Farkia. Gets it back again. It's a tight space to play in, but it's really well dealt with. Farkia knew exactly what he wanted to do with it before he even received it, and it's got Swansea out of a bit of bother, and now they're flying down the right-hand side, and an opportunity is opening up for the visitors until that pass, which is hammered away, carried by the wind, and safely out for a throw. No nonsense defending. Just starting to play with a bit more confidence and freedom. Tackled by Kasper Nielsen. Jackson with a firm pass back to his goalkeeper. Samuels into Barrington. The twinkle toes of Barrington. Can't find any additional room, and it's a free kick well won by Liam Smith. Referee wants it taken in the correct position though. Swansea eager to keep the tempo high and get on with the game. Certainly a night for not hanging around and keeping the ball on the floor and getting on with it. Whether not on the kind side tonight. Duffus is going to put his man under pressure here. Lissa, the Swansea skipper, has lost it.
Clear, far side.
Good ball down the left-hand side for Samuels, but too much pace on it. The vision was excellent. The run superb, but the pass just a little overhit. Swansea goal kick. Albion certainly having the better of possession, but Swansea showing why they have performed so admirably in this tournament so far this season, certainly carrying a threat when they go forward. It's been a bit of a roller coaster tournament for Brighton so far, having drawn with group leaders Aston Villa on match day 1. They then lost to Swansea 3-1, beat Hull 5-0, and then lost 4-0 to Aston Villa. Swansea, meanwhile, have beaten Hull 4-0 and 6-1, Brighton 3-1, and lost narrowly 4-3 to Aston Villa. Jackson couldn't keep it in. Swansea throw. foul there. Smith is making a real nuisance of himself on the Swansea right. Naturally left-footed, likes to cut in. Proven quite elusive to mark in the opening 13 minutes. Positive run here. And, an opening and then a wild drive way over the fencing behind the goal from Cameron Congreve. Truth, it just sat up for him a touch as he went to hit it. Precisely curled into the path of Jackson again, and he goes home to his keeper. Really good pressure from Swansea. Visitors happy to press high, but it's reached Howe. Now, what can Harry Howe conjure? A great ball out to Samuels. Can he keep it in? Just about. He's got support in field, but the ball has judged to have gone out. It looked like Samuels had kept it in with that flying run down the left-hand side from Howe's pass, but not so, say the officials. Good turn from Shushane, showing his quality in central midfield, wriggling clear, getting his head up and getting Brighton's passing play started again. Lee Kavanagh. Simmons. On the line it goes, and flying down the right-hand side is Howe. What can he make of the promising position on the right-hand side? He's miscued his pass. Just got away from him.
If they got three on the top line, centrally, you just drop in as a, almost like a centre back. When they got three, right?
Stay alive, H, stay alive.
Yeah, you go.
Right, now pressing very high, and they've won it back. It's a shooting chance, and it's curled just over the bar. Barrington set his sights there, and it was a fearsome hit. The shape on the shot was excellent. The height just evading the crossbar. Lovely turn from Shushane, really growing into the game. No offside as Barrington gets it across. Duffus just lost his feet at the crucial moment. Swansea can bring it clear. Swansea struggling to keep it. Brighton absolutely hounding them. As soon as they lose possession, they want it back twice as quick. Up to Samuels. Barrington wants it again, but Samuels decides for a calmer, more patient approach. Now Jackson. Roll to Nielsen. Nice ball in field. The captain Hinchy spreads play out to the left-hand side. That's where the space seems to be. Samuels down the line, lovely ball to Barrington and well cleared. The wind holds it up, as does Samuels. Jackson wins the throw.
Take it too long, man.
Hey,
Nielsen to take the throw. Duffus trying to get on the end of it, but was crowded out. Taking a risk there, Philip Lisser. Now Kavanagh. Barrington just dropping a little deeper to influence play.
You can creep now. Rex, you can creep 5. Rex, left shoulder. Left shoulder, Rex.
Samuels,
Running off you, Rex.
key creative outlet tonight. Shushane turning this way and that. And lifted into the area and it bounced awkwardly as well. Nielsen is penalised for a foul on Broom. Not sure he did much wrong. The wind not helping here as it was floated in. It bounced. Nielsen tried his best to get out of the way. He too was clattered. Free kick goes Swansea's way. And Nielsen needs... maybe not. Well, he might need treatment there, but he seems okay.
Let's go, Toss! Go on, Ned. Luca, Ned! Luca, hold. Go on. Look at that! Stand! All day! A ball! Cash, throw it! Ben! No. That's you. What, this one out? Yes, Mal. Go on in. Do it.
Shane goes home all the way. Albion's deepest outfield player, that was Kavanagh at the time, who's now edged forward. He floats it out to the right. Too much on it. Again, the wind playing its part. Nielsen trying to creep in. He applauds the idea and the spotting of his run, but it's going to end up as a Swansea goal kick. Yellow card for Nathan Broom for time wasting so early in the game. Brighton were complaining about it. He was certainly taking an age over this goal kick, and he still is. Really running the risk here, Swansea keeper. And he's not able to clear the halfway line or anything like it with his kick. Jackson. And Brighton have the ball. Jackson almost stepping in as a third centre-back, allowing Mari Samuels to push up high on the left and Kavanagh to drift over as a left centre-back. Certainly freed up space for Samuels so far in the game. There he is out on the left. Kavanagh ignores him this time. Samuels now has it. Exchanges passes. with Howell. Coming in field. Brighton can't keep it. Pass too strong for Shushane. Duffus sets off after it. Ball out to the left. McFadden controls. Bakia forward, but Swansea not learning their lessons from long balls forward. They're playing against the wind, and it's working against them at the moment. What can the visitors build? Very little so far, a couple of half chances. Brighton haven't been able to create as freely as they would like either, but they are pressing well. And they're just starting to turn the screw a little. Swansea barely able to get out of their own half. Here's Duffus. Free has awarded a free kick to Swansea for the foul by Josh Duffus. Swirling around in the wind, Harry Howe trying to get on the end of it, but Liam Smith gets their first brilliant tackle from Shushane. Samuels, tenacious play in midfield there from Brighton, showing once again a desire to win the ball back as quickly as they lose it. Oh, nice take from Kavanagh, very nice take. He was looking for the run of Duffus, but now he's out of position, and it's up to Simmons to put it into touch. And he did so sensibly, risk-averse. Swansea do have the throw and a chance to play some football in the Albion half. Nice drop for Nielsen. Nielsen, very wide right on the byline. Two for company. Barrington. Shushane, nice football. Hinchy. Duffus collects, and Duffus flashes a drive high and wide. Nice build up again. Duffus slipped in. One thought in his mind, go for goal. Had the power, not the precision.
Yes, Luke. Go on. Yes, Tom. Yes, Tom. Come on, Jack. Rich, go. Yes, Ben. Oh, sorry.
Smartly done again, Duffus. Rolls in Samuels, real promise to this attack. Imari Samuels on the outside, forces the save. Brighton corner. Brighton creating overloads all over the pitch when they get forward. No more so than Imari Samuels. Seems to pop up when Swansea least expect him. That's a really good stop from Nathan Broom.
Run out!
clear, and now fully cleared. Good defending. Brighton, though, play it forward with purpose. Up to the left-hand side. Barrington with the step-overs. Promise in the attack, and a wild swipe at the ball, and it's going to float way behind that goal. Another Albion corner approaching the half-hour mark. Game still goalless. Brighton look like they're on the brink of opening up this Swansea defence.
Glory doesn't get the ball. Glory, come round now, come round.
Another in-swinger. Far too much on that.
Glory.
Goal kick.
Glory. If they deliver, get to the edge.
Tonight where technique is really being tested. The ball flying around all kind of angles, and that corner needed a bit more finesse. Hinchy. Nielsen trying to take it in his stride. No foul. Brighton still have it. And Howell. Down the line it goes. Duffus looking for the back heel. He'll set off after it after losing it. Great tackle. Duffus wants to throw as well. Big appeals that Brighton should have had the throw there. It's gone Swansea's way. Great forward play from Duffus. Showed real desire to get back at his man there.
Don't get blocked, Hayes, don't get blocked!
Oh, that's smartly worked, very smartly worked. Lissa, the Swansea skipper, driving forward, and he's spotted them by Smith. Swansea on the counter here. Kavanagh holds up Smith, who cuts back in on his left. Cross all the way over. No one able to connect. Still alive for the visitors. McFadden. Swansea haven't made the most of that attacking opportunity. They still have it, but they're going backwards quickly. Credit to Brighton for forcing them back. Good ball into Howell, offside. Clipped the finish over anyway, but Howell's run was excellent. Coming off the inside right position. Just didn't time his run.
Pick it down, hey. Now.
Lee, it's not good enough. Come on.
Wait here, wait and then go, wait and then go. Go on, H, keep it alive. Yes, Cass.
He's giving it away rather tamely as well. There's an opportunity for Brighton here. Shane couldn't immediately see a way through, so did the sensible thing and turned back to retain possession for his side. Brighton build again. Jackson. Jackson spots where the space is for Kavanagh. Now Samuels. Over with Nielsen. Hinchy. Stretching Swansea here from right to left. Samuels can't get beyond his man. No free kick, but Swansea have it back. And again, rolls it into Barrington, and he can't find a teammate, although he does win the throw. Swansea, you can see some of the coaching staff in shot there, desperately trying to reorganise. Nicely worked, Hinchy. Hinchy to Barrington. Samuels is on the overlap, falls to Shushane. He has the ball taken off him. Shushane battling hard and keeping it alive for Brighton as well, although they took their time to make the call. Has gone out for a Swansea throw. Just about stabbed away, and just about a free kick as well. Referee wants to check on the Swansea man on the ground, who will need some treatment. It's Richard Fakia. Thumbs up from the physio. Looks like he'll be okay. Chance for an impromptu team meeting for the visitors. Brighton set to resume. They're keen to get on with it. Less than 10 minutes before the break now. Keen to make the breakthrough. Another foul, Hinchy committing it.
Staying in.
Stayed in for Congreve. Little through the legs there. Howell trying to get there, and Howell has fouled his man, and Howell will receive a yellow card for his troubles. Tackle was there to be made, ball there to be won. Howell just mistiming it. And being punished. Drop for Bates. Swansea have a corner. A rarity in the game. I want to make the most of this set piece. It's requiring quality from Joel Cottrell, who's gone across to take it, although he's now being joined by the left-footed right winger, Liam Smith. He receives it short. Out it goes to Nzingo. Hit the referee. Swansea have it. Referee allows play to continue. Samuel's asking too much of Duffus.
Stay connected now, stay connected, come on. Get in that pocket.
It's a foul. Brighton protesting it. Swansea was certain about it. It's the Swansea skipper who's down and has stayed down. Lissa looked as if he just had the ball pinched off his toes as he was preparing to clear it. Referee saw an infringement, and Swansea will be grateful for the sound of the referee's whistle there. Hammered clear. For no nonsense defending there. Samuels collects. Wonderful work from Samuels. Barrington, he's got runners left and right. Onto his left, it loops by the aid of a deflection. Brighton corner. Barrington, as he gets in those positions, so dangerous. Floats with real intent. Got quick feet. Brighton had runners. Corner taken quickly. Barrington and Shushane combining. Barrington all the way across. Didn't quite see the picture that was forming in the area. Duffus. Strength and hold-up play. Samuel's being pursued. Tight spot for him there. Hinchy gets them out of it. Now Simmons. Duffus flicks it on. Real chance here for Shushane. The drive is blocked. And Swansea can bring it clear. Be an opportunity for them to counter. Spinning in and staying in. Nielsen's after it. He won't get there, but but he will force the throw. Faden having to put it into touch.
Yes, Cam! Should be you! Should be you! All the way, Smudge! All the way!
Well kept in by Barrington.
Yes, Cuff!
Might want a corner, and they won't get one. Well, Swansea know that a draw for them tonight enough to take them through to the last 16, and that's showing in their game plan. The inclement weather playing a part as well, but Swansea have certainly come to play on the counter, not commit too many bodies forward. Brighton are the side who are pressing higher and harder in their search for the game's opening goal. Great touch from Samuels. Howell. Good weight on the pass for Samuels. The cross, it might fall for Duffus. Duffus bundled over. Duffus goes down. No penalty. Drops for Jackson. Jackson still going. And he's been crowded out by Nzingo. Was this a penalty? Duffus certainly thinks so.
Everyone's a foul. Fuck me. Fucking get your whistle out.
Head tennis developing till Duffus tried a gentle touch. Nothing gentle about that touch. Swansea, as the half draws to a close, finds some space to attack. It's a really good turn from Nzingo, and Nzingo bursting into the area. He's got company, he's got the cross in. Brighton have got it clear. There's the penalty shout again. Duffus holding his ground. Lissa colliding with him. Seen them given, but I don't think there was a huge amount to suggest it was a clear-cut penalty. Swansea on the move here. Nielsen and Jackson between them, getting it clear. Jackson weaving his way through the Swansea press. Nielsen now getting involved. Barrington, great feet. And that is that for the first half. Referee Wayne Cartmel blows his whistle. All square at the break, neither side able to break the deadlock. It's Albion 0, Swansea 0 at half-time. Welcome to the American Express Elite Football Performance Centre for Brighton under-21s versus Swansea City under-21s in the Premier League Cup. It's match day 5 in this competition, with the Albion needing to win tonight to keep their hopes of qualifying for the last 16 alive. The Seagulls sit third in the group, 5 points behind tonight's visitors, but a win tonight would set up an intriguing final match day. Samuels down the left-hand side. He's already found so much space in the game. We're only 3 minutes in. Brighton can't make anything of that latest attack. It's Swansea's turn to come forward with Cadogan restored to the side today. He whips in the cross. It's a good one as well. It reaches its intended target. Congreve. Shooting chance developing, and it's floating wide from Cottrell. First we've seen of Swansea as an attacking force, and they brought it forward well at speed. Congreve setting up Cottrell, but he flashes his shot wide. Brighton now pressing very high, and they've won it back. It's a shooting chance, and it's curled just over the bar. Barrington set his sights there, and it was a fearsome hit. The shape on the shot was excellent. The height just evading the crossbar. Well, it's dropped for Nilsson. Nilsson, very wide right on the byline. 2 for company. Barrington. Shane, nice football. Hinchy. Duffus collects, and Duffus flashes a drive high and wide. Nice build up again. Duffus slipped in. One thought in his mind, go for goal. Had the power, not the precision.
Yes, Luke. Go on. Yes, Tom. Yes, Tom. Come on, Turk. Rich, go. Yes, Ben. Go on, Sonny, Sonny. Yeah, Luke, one more.
Smartly done again, Duffus. Rolls in Samuels, real promise to this attack. Imari Samuels on the outside, forces the save. Brighton corner. Brighton creating overloads all over the pitch when they get forward. No more so than Imari Samuels. Seems to pop up when Swansea least expect him. That's a really good stop from Nathan Broom. Great touch from Samuels. Howell. Good weight on the pass for Samuels. The cross, it might fall for Duffus. Duffus bundled over. Duffus goes down. No penalty. Drops for Jackson. Jackson still going. And he's been crowded out by Nzingo. Was this a penalty? Duffus certainly thinks so. Brighton making their way back out for the second half. Their Premier League Cup hopes hanging by a thread at the moment. They need to find a goal. If they don't, then they will not be progressing to the last 16 of the competition. Swansea know a draw is good enough for them to get to 10 points and make it insurmountable for Brighton with just one game to go after tonight's fixture. Swansea have to face group leaders Aston Villa. Brighton play bottom club Hull. So a win for Brighton tonight would make things very interesting going into match day 6.
Let's go, come on! Let's go! Yeah, anything, come on, boys, come on, put it on there. Go!
Quick check from the referee that his assistants are ready, the goalkeepers are ready.
To the ball, to the ball!
Let's go.
Wait till it's kicked, then wait till it's kicked.
Underway in the second half, Swansea get us started. They've held firm in the first half. Brighton with the lion's share of possession, but they haven't, apart from a couple of occasions, tested Nathan Broom regularly enough. They'll hope that changes in the second half. They do have Marco Mane on the bench. He scored the last time these sides met and is causing plenty of excitement amongst Brighton fans that he could follow the path that has been well trodden by Evan Ferguson. Tackle, very good tackle. Duffus gets a foot in as well. Swansea will have the throw.
More on your side to press. So you have to do it quick. One of you go, one of you go. Fucking hell, any chance? Hey! Fine, come on! And again.
Duffus can't control it. Swansea regain possession. Ball down the line. And a chance for Congreve to potentially get a cross in. Instead he goes for the short option and Shushane is there. Howell can't flick it and release Barrington. Congreve coming clear again. He can't release his man either. Now Barrington does charge forward and shows that fancy footwork that's becoming his trademark. Simmons underneath this one. Finds Fisher, who plays it out to Kavanagh.
Now.
Samuels trying to spin it down the line, only succeeds in spinning it out of play. Neat exchange. Good upper body strength as well. A really good run. And a very good free kick to win. Gloria Nzingo weaving his way through the Albion midfield there to win his side a free kick and feeling the effects of the challenge. Hands on hips. Two Swansea players ahead of the delivery. It's a good delivery as well, and it's flicked up, and it's a fine stop from Fisher. Acrobatic save. He hasn't had much, if anything, to do, but he did what was necessary here. That was heading in, possibly off the boot of Kavanagh. Great stop. Smith. Neat turn. Difficult one for McFadden to control. And a break could be on here as Kasper Nielsen gallops forward. Acres of space to run into. Blue and white shirts joining him in support. It's down the line for Duffus. He holds it up, whips it across side netting. Oh, what a flick. Smith down the line.
Staying in.
Shushane. Oh, great ball through. Howell is away here. Howell onside. Real opportunity for the Albion. Howell steadies himself. And it's a good stop from Broom in the Swansea goal. Look at the pass from Shushane. Such quality. Howell steadied himself. And he hit it fiercely, but too close to Broom. Both sides working the opposite goalkeeper in the opening 6 minutes of the half. Good ball for Cadogan. And Cadogan, Fisher on the stretch, makes the save. It was an intended cross, but it was swirling in that wind. Made life a little trickier than it might have done for Fisher. He was equal to it. Game really opening up at the start of this second half. Brighton need a goal. Swansea looking to cement their place in the last 16 of the tournament. Hinchy. Samuels. Kavanagh. It's precise. Duffus with the turn. Away from two. Samuels. Duffus goes again. Samuels curling it towards Shushane. It's bobbling about. It drops for Duffus again. He's got Samuels in support. Samuels takes over. Shushane floats it to that far side, but it was not the right ball at all for Nielsen. It's the latest Fisher save. That was heading in. Good grab from the Albion stopper. Samuels, look at the energy. Bombing forward from full-back. An overhit pass, Brighton throw. Can they find the opening goal? Shane. Now Jackson. Looking around for the right support. Just calming things down. They're looking for Duffus. Duffus beaten to it. Left for Hinchy. Murray Samuels. Hinchy. Smartly done to release Jackson into space. The easiest for Nielsen to control. Barrington. These are the kind of positions they want him in. Barrington picking his way forward. Rolls it to Kavanagh, who's advanced well from centre-back. Samuels still forward. Barrington looking for the 1-2. Howell can't get to it. And Simmons gets there first.
Good, Hugo! Ben! Ben! Keep going!
Samuels twisting his marker, finding Duffus. No flag against Duffus, but a wild pass. Just couldn't get his body shape right as he tried to whip it over to the right-hand side, and it's put Brighton on the back foot here as we hurtle towards the hour mark. Neat turn, good strength. Swansea on the move. The drive deflects, takes the sting out of it. Easy for Fisher. Swansea creating more, much more than in the first half. They have decided that attack is the best form of defence. It's certainly keeping Brighton honest defensively, as they look to create more and attack themselves. Simmons away. Drops for Lissa. Smartly out to the left-hand side. Back infield to Bates. Rolls it to Fakia. Now Cottrell. Good stretch there to prevent the ball reaching its intended target. And a good tackle from Simmons to prevent the run of Nzingo. All the way back to Broom. Broom takes the aerial route, and it's floated all the way down the left-hand side, and it's an opportunity for McFadden to get a crossover. Meant to aim for in the middle, he's gone back post, and it's a really important block by captain Jack Hinchy at the back post to prevent the opening goal. Well picked out the cross. And it looked like it was heading in, but for Hinchy.
As soon as he approaches it, get to the edge. As soon as he approaches, get to the edge. Glory! Glory, here!
Over it goes. And Fisher was scrambling. Goal kick, the end result. Looked like there was too much on the corner, but Brighton have decided that now is the time for a change. Odell Afire and Mark O'Mahony are ready to come on.
Come on!
Lee Kavanagh comes off. And Simmons too. A reshuffle tactically and defensively from Shannon Ruth. Looks like Afire will play centre-back. Casper Nielsen will drop in at right-back, so Afire and Jackson, the two centre-backs. Nielsen right-back, Samuels left-back. O'Mahony will look to provide more of a goal threat going forward. He's certainly scored plenty at this level. Fire. Duffus moved out to the right. He collects here, but the infringement had already been spotted. Swansea free kick. Howe. He's overrun it. Brighton have it back though, thanks to Hinchy. Nielsen out to the right-hand side. Duffus. Fire, providing plenty of thrust from the back since coming on. Really bright introduction from the substitute. Can't quite win it back there, and he's slightly out of position. Hinchy's there though, right where he needed to be. Here's Jackson. Out to the right-hand side, it's Duffus. Duffus's cross, well blocked. A wild swing at the ball, second attempt. It's cleared by Swansea. Brighton throw. Well, the substitution's doing the trick. This man, Odell Afire, looks like he is really up for it since coming on. Exactly what Brighton needed. Nicely done from Shushane. Marnie, great ball. Held up a little in the wind, but Duffus has it. And he has the overlap from Nielsen. And Nielsen's cross flapped at by Broom, and it's kept it away from the Albion man at the back post. Swansea can bring it clear. Here's Faki picking his way through.
Clear far side.
Duffus has it. Brighton have it back. 25 minutes to play. Bates twisting and turning and winning the free kick. The latest Albion chance. Really teasing cross, Broom unsure. Got it clear though. Long ball, easy for Fisher.
Mark, hold down. Go on. Yes. Finish. Yes.
We win it back from Jackson. Now Cadigan. Ball in field as well. Free kick right on the edge. Came from the high Swansea press there, and this is a real opportunity for the visitors to get their noses in front. Favours a left footer, that's why Congreve is over it. Cottrell is also there. 4 men in the wall. Cameron Congreve placing it and looks the favourite to go for goal. And he does! And he hits the post.
Let's go! Come on!
It's a good hit from Congreve. I'm not sure if Fisher was getting to it. Clips the outside of the post. Not far away at all from a Swansea opener. And And a double change for the visitors as well. Ben Lloyd and Keane Jenkins coming on to see who's replaced. Gloria Nzingo, the first to make way. It looks like Harry Jones, wearing 2 for Swansea, also coming off. It is. So Harry Jones and Gloria Nzingo replaced by Ben Lloyd and Keane Jenkins. Foul by Smith.
Now.
Hinton looking over the top for Omani. Couldn't reach him. Substitute Keane Jenkins not letting go of the ball. It is a Brighton throw. Much confusion though. Now it's a Swansea throw. Confusion reigns for the moment. Certainly a signal that it was a Brighton throw. They took the throw, then the official seemingly changing his mind. To be fair, it looked like a Swansea throw initially. And Brighton have the ball back nice and quickly anyway. 20 minutes remain. A goal required to keep their hopes of qualifying from this group alive. A draw not good enough. Good pace from Duffus to put pressure on the Swansea back line, but he's committed a foul in his desperation to win the ball back. Another Swansea free kick, another opportunity for the visitors to take their time and break up the flow of the game. On a wild and windy night, it's been frustration rather than elation for Shannon Roo's side so far.
Clear, clear.
Another change here. Brighton making it. Bailey Smith comes on for Harry Howe.
Not yet, not yet. Yeah, that'll do. Other side of him, other side of him. Yeah, yeah. Okay, on you then. Right, come on. Yeah, Phil.
Hammered over to the far side. Just going to dribble harmlessly out of play. And have the throw. Swansea can try and box them in. Harrington. Harrington wants the free kick. Felt he was being held. Looked like he was being held. Samuels wins the throw. Expertly done from the flying fullback.
Can take him, can take him, can take him. Mel, worry about that one first.
Can't stay, can't stay.
Good turn from Samuels. On ball, Omani touches it off. Barrington is there. Swansea getting back in numbers. Omani wins the free kick. Clattered to the ground. There'll be a yellow card here. It's a yellow for Richard Faki. Third of the game after Harry Howe for Brighton, Nathan Broom for Swansea, and now Richard Faki. Shane over the set piece. Shane couldn't find Samuels.
Hey, you've got to be ready to go. Yeah, feel alive, yeah, baby, right one, nice. Take up. Hold, lady. Go, don't get blocked. Yes, play the furthest one.
Good foot in from Duffus. Good clearance. The back, Omani. Desperate to get to it. Hinchy. He looks long. Duffus is after it. A little bit of confusion between goalkeeper and defender, but tidied up really nicely by the Swansea skipper, Lissa. And now down the line for Bates. Swansea going to find a goal on the break here. It's Lloyd, and he chips it to the back post. Well cleared by Samuels. Swansea appeal for handball. They still have it. No penalty given. Ball out to the right-hand side. It's Smith. Smith, still on his right. Chips it across, it evades everyone. Bates is there. Swansea piling on the pressure. Cleared by Bailey Smith. It's a Swansea throw. Here was the chance. Teed up by Lloyd. Goal was gaping for Smith. There's the appeals for handball. Looked like Amari Samuels gets it absolutely spot on. A yellow card for the substitute Ben Lloyd.
14, purple 14, pink 14.
May well strike his hand, but there's a lot of thigh or midriff as well in there, and his hands were tight to his side. Samuels does superbly well. Jackson Hinchy's dropped deeper since the substitutions of Simmons and Kavanagh. Smith. Samuels is signalling for it on the left-hand side. Brighton lost a bit of their momentum, a bit of rhythm and tempo. Swansea popping the ball about with confidence now. They know they're close.
Come on, yes! Early, Jake.
You did. Stay high then. Why are you dropping deeper?
Yes, Smudge, work with Lloydie, Smudge. Work, Lloydie.
Lloydie, movement. Back foot. Back foot.
So find me.
Phil.
Blocked by Omani.
Look at drop.
Jake, thank you. Good. Yes,
Right.
Yeah. Rich. Wide on down.
Castle, wide.
Sammy, Ben. Yeah, half and half. I'm here, 6, Lloydie.
Jackson brings it clear. Duffus is clipped. What have Brighton got left in the tank for the final 10 minutes? Swansea have held them at bay. Brighton haven't created as much as they would have liked, but they're still in with a shout of getting the win they require to keep alive their hopes of qualifying for the last 16 of this competition. They need a goal from somewhere, anywhere. Fire out to the right-hand side. Smith did well, good strength, wins the throw. Brighton deliver, kicking their way forward here. Duffus swirls all the way across. It's going to drift out of play. Did it take a deflection? Not so, according to the officials. Swansea have possession again. There's a foul. Is it Duffus coming across from... Was Duffus. He's going to get a yellow card. High boot. Second Albion player to go into Wayne Cartmill's book tonight. Frustrating night for Duffus. A little bit of treatment required as well. Last words of wisdom from Shannon Ruth and his coaching staff as Brighton regroup and try and find the winner they require. Lissa, the injured party in that tackle, is still moving quite gingerly, but looks like he's going to take the set piece. He shows no ill effects with a booming crossfield pass. What a ball that is, and what a tackle that is from Nielsen. Neat touch, good cross, big chance, good stop from Fisher to tip it behind. Fisher keeps Albion's hopes alive. Really smartly worked from Swansea, and the strike from Lloyd, brilliantly tipped behind.
Rich, cover the back. No, Rich, back post. Lower back. Back post, out. Lower bar in.
Easily cleared by Nielsen. Smith fouls Smith. Liam of Swansea on Bailey of Brighton. 5 minutes of the 90 remain. Line it goes, Duffus is after it, and Duffus is onto it, and Duffus is caught by Lissa, who can't prevent the corner. It's a strong tackle, but a fair one. Brighton do have a corner for their troubles. Shushane and Barrington go across to take it. They haven't managed to create much, so this is a big chance in the context of the game. Shushane, cross it goes. And it's cleared out for a throw, which Nielsen jogs over to take. Time is of the essence. Samuel's down the line, great energy. Barrington, his attempted cross is blocked. Good ball, Cadogan. Oh, he's done something there, that's unfortunate. Cadogan is being encouraged to get onto the pitch to halt play. Really unfortunate for Malik Cadogan of Swansea. Just felt something go, and he's surely going to have to be replaced here. Swansea do have another substitution available.
Ref! Yeah, take that fucking hell!
Confusion. Cadogan has been told to get off the pitch so Brighton can get on with it. Comes the change. Cadogan off. Charlie Viver's on. Final Swansea switch. Oh, Hinchy may have lost it here. Huge chance for Swansea to seal it. Made a bit of a mess of it. Here's Smith. Shane away. Alfakia. Smith again.
Win something. Rich, run.
It'll be a Swansea corner. Time really is running out. There'll be a little bit added on, but Swansea have possession. They have Brighton where they want them. And as it stands, they're heading through to the knockout stage. Brighton heading out.
Drop, Bailey. Noidi, put me spot. Put me spot, Noidi. Do it, Bailey.
Great delivery, it's flicked away. Really testing corner for that Albion defence. They did well to scramble it clear. It's be a corner from the other side, which Joel Cottrell is in no rush to take, just a gentle jog over to the far side. Into the final 30 seconds of the 90.
Put it back in there.
Bates struggling to control it.
Yes, stay out, James. Cotsman.
Swansea have gifted possession back to Brighton, but
In front. Phil, yes, I'm here. Yeah. Chaz.
it takes some quality to get out of this corner, and quickly.
Chaz. Cots, come in. Jags, right shoulder. Ref, you see the ball.
Timofo Mane swirling in the wind, so difficult to control.
Hold it, Smudge.
Smith still has it, and Swansea have the opportunity straight at Fisher. Brighton still alive. Can they carve out one final chance? This was drilled straight at Fisher. He was grateful for that. Now they've got to muster the energy to get forward and mount an attack of their own. Instead, Swansea have it back. Hinchy. Good feet from Shushane. Smith slipping on the ball as he tried to wriggle clear, but somehow comes away with it. And Hinchy floats it over the top of Samuels rather neatly, summing up Albion's frustrations tonight. Conditions haven't helped.
Good lad. Hey, come on. Keep it connected, James. How long? Stay there, Rich. Oh, fuck!
New tackles flying in now.
Set it up! Get over!
Will be a Brighton throw. Brighton still believe, but they're really struggling to get the ball forward. Swansea have had a superb last 10 minutes. It's a free kick for the tackle on Jackson and a yellow card for Cameron Congreve. It's taken short. A fire. Really needs to be delivered. Smith doing superbly and delivering superbly. There's the winner! Marco Mani is the hero. Late drama. And it's Marco Mani who keeps Albion's Premier League Cup dream alive. Talk about last gasp. Beautifully done from Bailey Smith down the right-hand side. Floated across and Omani rose highest and powered his header beyond Broom. Frustration turns to elation for the Seagulls. Well, that is what a clinical striker can give you. Albion had struggled to create all evening, and just one moment of quality on the cross, and then in the finish, Marco Mani is the hero, and Albion have a precious opening goal. What a time to score as well. Barely any chance for Swansea to reply. It's an Albion free kick. Swansea cannot believe it. A real sickener for them. They have to face Villa on the final match day and hope that the Albion don't beat Hull, who so far are yet to secure a point. Fancy Albion to win that one, so Swansea have to get something out of the Aston Villa game if that is the case. Driven off the Swansea defender by Bailey Smith. Brighton throw. They have the game in their control now. They remain so patient and struck exactly when they needed to. Samuels. Samuels goes long. Mani, I don't think he had any idea where that was landing. I don't think anyone did. This one's the same. See the wind blowing the rain around as it has all night. Conditions have been awful.
Are you mad? 7 minutes. Ref, you're speeding him up. Let's go then.
And there's the final whistle. Albion can celebrate. The glory belongs to Marco Mani. The 3 points belong to the Albion, and they have kept their Premier League Cup dream alive with a late winner here. High drama. Swansea devastated. The Albion absolutely elated. A brilliant win right at the death. It ends. Albion 1, Swansea 0. picked up, and it's a fine stop from Fisher. Acrobatic save. He hasn't had much, if anything, to do, but he did what was necessary here. That was heading in, possibly off the boot of Kavanagh. Great stop. Oh, what a flick. Smith down the line. Shushane. Oh, great ball through. Howell is away here. Howell onside. Real opportunity for the Albion. Howell steadies himself. And it's a good stop from Broom in the Swansea goal. Look at the pass from Shushane. Such quality. Howell steadied himself. And he hit it fiercely, but too close to Broom. Both sides working the opposite goalkeeper in the opening 6 minutes of the half. Broom takes the aerial route, and it's floated all the way down the left-hand side, and it's an opportunity for McFadden to get a crossover. Meant to aim for in the middle, he's gone back post, and it's a really important block by captain Jack Hinchy at the back post to prevent the opening goal. Well picked out the cross. And it looked like it was heading in, but for Hinchy. Away at all from a Swansea opener. And a double change. Cameron Congreve placing it and looks the favourite to go for goal. And he does! And he hits the post. It's a good hit from Congreve. I'm not sure if Fisher was getting to it. Clips the outside of the post. Not far away at all from a Swansea opener. And a double change for the visitors as well. Ben Lloyd and Keane Jenkins coming on. Waiting to see who's replaced. Gloria Nzingo, the first. Good foot in from Duffus. Good clearance. The back, Omani. Desperate to get to it. Hinchy. He looks long. Duffus is after it. A little bit of confusion between goalkeeper and defender, but tidied up really nicely by the Swansea skipper, Lissa. And now down the line for Bates. Swansea going to find a goal on the break here. It's Lloyd, and he chips it to the back post. Well cleared by Samuels. Swansea appeal for handball. They still have it. No penalty given. Ball out to the right-hand side. It's Smith. Smith, still on his right. Chips it across. It evades everyone. Bates is there. Swansea piling on the pressure. Cleared by Bailey Smith. It's a Swansea throw. Here was the chance. Teed up by Lloyd. Goal was gaping for Smith. There's the appeals for handball. Looked like Amari Samuels gets it absolutely spot on. May well strike his hand, but there's a lot of thigh or midriff as well in there, and his hands were tight to his side. Samuels does superbly well. Neat touch. Good cross. Big chance. Good stop from Fisher to tip it behind. Fisher keeps Albion's hopes alive. Really smartly worked from Swansea. And the strike from Lloyd. Brilliantly tipped behind.
Rich, cover the back.
Still has it. And Swansea have the opportunity straight at Fisher. Brighton still alive. Can they carve out one final chance? This was drilled straight at Fisher, who was grateful for that. Now they've got to muster the energy to get forward and mount an attack of their own. Instead, Swansea have it back. It's taken short. A fire. Really needs to be delivered. Smith doing superbly and delivering superbly. There's the winner. Marco Mani is the hero. Late drama. And it's Marco Mani who keeps Albion's Premier League Cup dream alive. Talk about last gasp. Beautifully done from Bailey Smith down the right-hand side. Floated across and Omani rose highest and powered his header beyond Broom. Frustration turns to elation for the Seagulls. Well, that is what a clinical striker can give you. Albion had struggled to create all evening, and just one moment of quality on the cross, and then in the finish, Mark O'Mani is the hero, and Albion have a precious opening goal. And there's the final whistle. Albion can celebrate. The glory belongs to Marco Mani. The 3 points belong to the Albion. And they have kept their Premier League Cup dream alive with a late winner here. High drama. Swansea devastated. The Albion absolutely elated. A brilliant win right at the death. It ends. Albion 1, Swansea 0.